Welcome back to my channel. I'll be teaching you how to make a homemade Viagra, a potent performance booster dessert, a natural blood flow dessert, yogurt dessert that you can make at the comfort of your living room. Now, you have to know this. Enhancing your sexual function is a no retreat, no surrender affair. Now, you don't do it one day and you drop it the next day. Everything you take in, or everything about your life, that means your lifestyle should be about maintaining, keeping your sexual function till you want to stop being active or till you leave this earth. But I'm telling you, if you follow these recipes I'm giving you, you will have amazing results. I look for recipes that are potent and that are very effective. As a scientist, I take pride in my research. I do the research, I read, I follow the methodology, I read the results, and I'm telling you, they are mind-blowing. And then I put together a mixture, also taking into consideration whether they are alkaline and they are basic. Remember, there are some ingredients or some food that don't mix. In that case we saw was milk and hibiscus water. So what will we be talking about today? We'll be talking about a chia seed plus cloves recipe. Now, I did a video on the sexual health benefits of cloves, and cloves water is alkaline in nature. And I did a video on the sexual health benefits of chia seeds, and chia seeds are alkaline in nature, so they work very well. Remember that your internal system, even your reproductive member internally, is slightly alkaline or basic in nature. So you have to make sure that whatever you take in stabilizes it. So I've given you a recipe. I've chosen a recipe for you that is amazing. The sexual health benefits of chia seeds and cloves are very similar. They're anti-inflammatory, they increase the production of nitric oxide in the body, they increase fertility, they increase the production and the release of sex hormones. And in this case, we're talking about testosterone and estrogen. They improve sperm quality, they improve, in fact, they help a woman when she's pregnant. They reduce pain, labor pains. In fact, cloves and chia will do amazing things in your body. The recipe will be included in the description box. I'm going to be teaching you how to make a homemade Viagra, a potent dessert, which you can try at home at your very own convenience. So listen out the ingredients to you. We have some water, we have chia seeds, we have some cloves, we have a pot of yogurt, about 200 grams, or evaporated milk. Now, if you don't have yogurt, you can use evaporated milk, condensed milk, or whatever milk you would want to use. So this drink is actually to increase blood flow. And in my previous video, I explained to you the sexual health benefits of chia seeds. It increases blood flow. It makes the body to produce nitric oxide, which actually increases blood flow towards the genitals. And it makes a man to have good erections and women to have clitoral erections. That means that you can have better orgasms, better stamina and endurance. So here we have about 10 grams left of chia seeds. And make sure you buy the chia seeds that are a little bit gray-white. They are much better. And you check the expiry date. So we are going to pour this in a bowl. We are going to pour this in a bowl. So this is about 10 grams of chia seeds. You can use between 10 to 20 grams of chia seeds, or 25 if you wish, but please do not exceed 40 grams of chia seeds in a day. Now you are going to use water. You are going to soak it in water, and the reasons we are doing it in water is because we want it to absorb water and also cause the nutrients to come out of it. Now we are going to soak it in with about 100 ml of water. Now make sure you mix this out and make sure there's enough water, because chia seeds absorb a lot of water. So you're going to make sure all the chia seeds is in the water before you keep it to absorb. Now the reason why you are doing this in water and not in milk or yogurt like some other people do, it's because the water is thinner and it penetrates chia seeds better. And you will see the difference. You see, after we soak this for an hour, you would notice that this mixture becomes jelly-like, and that's what you need. Remember that chia seed is made up of zinc, potassium, essential minerals, vitamins, fiber, and some protein. So you really need it to absorb water. So this, as you can see, it's already thickening up. You see, it's already thickening up. It really thickens up real fast. So you can leave this in your fridge for an hour. So you are going to add in about 10 cloves to it. Now, if you have cloves powder, that's even going to be amazing. You can put in some cloves powder and allow it to soak in with the chia seeds. But if you have the powder, if you can crush this, you can grind this and make the the cloves and make it powder, great. If you have cloves powder, you can drop it in here and allow it to sit in your fridge for an hour. So we are going to allow this to sit in our fridge for an hour, and when we come back, you're going to see how jelly-like this mixture is going to be. Now, I just took this out of the fridge and see how thick it is. See how thick it is, and it smells cloves already. See how thick it is, very, very thick. So I'm going to finish adding the 100 ml. Now, if you are wanting to make more of a yogurt drink or a milk drink, it would be great. You could add some more water into it, but this is okay for me. This is 100 ml into 10 grams of chia seeds. Now, if you are doing up to 25 grams of chia seeds, you are going to be needing about 200 grams of water. Now, with the cloves, you can use 1 teaspoon of cloves powder, or you use 10 cloves, or you drop in 10 cloves into this. So it's either 1 teaspoon of cloves powder or 10 cloves. So as you can see how viscous it is. If we leave this for another hour, it's going to be extremely thick. Now I can already smell the cloves from here, but leaving it more, soaking it more in water allows the nutrients, the vitamins, to come out of the cloves and off the chia seeds. And not only that, in this case, it softens the clove buds. It softens it. It's almost like aloe vera. Now, going to our next phase, you can use liquid evaporated milk. This is a pig milk that I would use if I'd wanted to, but I'm not using evaporated milk in this mixture, in this recipe. I'm going to be using yogurt itself, but you can use a yogurt drink as well. So you're going to be using about 200 grams of yogurt. I wouldn't be using evaporated milk, but if you want to use evaporated milk or condensed milk, you would have to add a little bit more water to it. If you don't want to use a lot of milk, you can add a little bit of water and you put your condensed milk or your evaporated milk. It's still going to be good, and the consistency is still going to be right. You can have this perfect. Now you can have this in the mornings and before going to bed. So this is, check out this consistency. So even if you put 100 grams, 100 mils of evaporated milk in this, it's still going to be yummy. But you can put 50 mils of water and 50 mils of evaporated milk. If you are using condensed milk, know that you have to use water in it. So do it to your taste buds, to what you like when it concerns the milk part, depending on what you want to use. If you're using powdered milk, then you have to put the spoons you would want to put in, and then you have to add water. But this is what I'm using. You can use a yogurt, or you can use a yogurt drink of your choice. You can even use a soya milk yogurt drink. It's going to work, even if it's flavored. So I'm using the cocktail yogurt, and I'm using, this is local yogurt made in my country. So what I'm going to do is, this is after an hour, and if I have to leave this for another hour, it's going to be extremely thick, and this is going to be good. So I will advise you leave it in for about an hour or two, so that it really gets infused and the nutrients really come out. Now this is the jelly-like thing you need. This is the nutrients in the gel form that your body needs. And what we are going to do is, we are going to drop in our yogurt. So when you drop in your yogurt, you just mix this. If you are going to be having problems chewing the cloves while you do this, then you could just use a teaspoon of cloves powder. And here we are with a good, potent, homemade dessert for you to keep your body nourished, to keep your sex life amazing, and you enjoy multiple orgasms, a shorter refractory period, and so here it is. Now, one thing I want to tell you is, if you use yogurt to soak your chia seeds, you are not going to get this type of consistency. And remember that once yogurt or a different thicker solution gets in contact with chia seeds, it will not infuse and form a gel-like solution like what we saw. But you see, after it has infused well, you saw how the chia seeds became jelly. And now we have put in this. Now remember, your yogurt could be unsweetened, it could be sweetened, it could be natural yogurt, it could be flavored yogurt, it could be Greek yogurt, it could be soya yogurt, whatever yogurt you want to use. But this is the yogurt that I'm choosing to have in this dessert. So I hope I've been able to teach you something new today. So thank you for joining me. See you next time.